world's first clinical trial that will test cancer vaccines designed specifically for children with advanced or treatment-resistant brain tumors is set to begin in 8 paediatric hospitals in Queensland, South Australia, New South Wales, Victoria, and Western Australia over coming months.
Brain cancer kills more Australian kids than any other disease. It's normally treated by some combination of surgery, radiation, and chemotherapy. And that protocol was largely established over 35 years ago, but since that time we've barely managed to move the dial on survival and on the quality of survival. So this trial is about a personalised treatment using a messenger RNA vaccine to treat the brain cancer in these children. In this trial, we will enrol children who have a dismal outlook, probably an expected survival of between 12 and 24 months. We'll look at the genetic makeup of their tumours and find the variation in that genetic makeup of their tumours that is specific to them and their tumour. And then we will design a messenger RNA vaccine specifically to target that tumour.
Brain cancers affect children and young adults. Following diagnosis, treatment is long and difficult, and for children who experience relapse, there are very few available options. The importance of this trial is that a new therapy will be provided and offered at a point during clinical care, when currently there are no available options.
This trial is important because we're dealing with a disease where over the last 35 years we've made very little progress. And in this particular part of the trial, we will be enrolling children who have very dismal outcomes at the point at which they're enrolled. This will be a world first. Messenger RNA vaccines, anti-cancer messenger RNA vaccines have never been delivered to children before. And so the results from this trial will have world first implications. Once a child is enrolled, a national cancer screening program called the Zero Childhood Cancer Program determines their DNA sequence. And then we use that DNA sequence to predict all of the variation that is within that child's tumour. And then we design a vaccine based on that variation to specifically target just that child's tumour and not the rest of their body, or when it's not specific for any other child. That takes about 10 weeks, and then over the next 6 months they will receive a series of vaccinations using this messenger RNA vaccine, and following that they will receive their standard clinical care.
The goal is not just to prolong survival, but to ensure that life is lived with dignity and comfort. Yet, the journey through treatment, often involving repeated rounds of radiation, surgery, or chemotherapy, can take a heavy toll. True success, then, is measured not only by extended years, but by the quality of those years. Juliano Oliveira for MAN TV.